Y'all know me. I've never been a fan of day trading. On many platforms, if you want to day trade, there are some really tight restrictions and they require higher percentages of liquidity in your trading account. I also don't like to be glued to my computer all day. I much prefer to go and play after I've placed my trades, knowing they're going to be safe and sound. You see it coming. There's a big but coming your way. But the marketplace is not handing us a smooth ride. It's choppy day to day and even hour to hour. Announcements have come from the feds, have come from the government, and even from companies on the market. And it's taken the wind out of our sails. The old way of putting on a trade on Friday to expire the next week, or buying a long position way out in the future, is just not working in today's market. So what's a girl to do? Well, first thing I told myself is don't fight it. Don't try and swim upstream. Trade what the market gives me. Yes, I've been doing more day trading than ever and pretty successfully, but I still hate it. And I long for that boring up market to show its face again. In this Thursday's webinar, I'm doing a deep dive on day trading and how to work this into your trading and profit in this herky-jerky marketplace. Let's isolate just one day of trading. Last Wednesday, the feds were making another announcement about the interest rate hikes and how they were seeing the economy moving forward. Most people were betting on another hike, yet trading was pretty smooth up until then. The announcement came, it was at 2:30 Eastern time, and you can almost see it on the slide that's up there when Powell began his comments. The market went crazy and it just abounded with fear and uncertainty. I had prepared for this. I thought about it long and hard, and what I did was choose some stocks, mostly in the banking and financial area, that I wanted to watch. I set up watch lists on my trading platform so I could watch them quickly. And once the announcement came, I just started strolling through those trades as fast as I could, looking for entry points. I was actually more interested in stocks going down because I tend to make better money on puts than I do on calls. Once I spotted an entrance point, I opened the trade by buying an option at least 15 days in the future. Remember, there's a time decay factor on option pricing. So if you're further away, that time decay is not so impactful. If you're in the same week, it's very impactful. And time decay is going to erode your trades quickly. So I bought my put right at the money because the option is cheaper there than if you buy further in the money, and the delta acceleration is greatest there. So if you don't understand these terms I'm throwing out right now, my suggestion is go out and look into our option blueprint course. It's 4 different videos and it's a great bargain out there. Okay, so now I own the option and I start looking for the ideal exit points. Here's my journal covering those quick and dirty trades I made last Wednesday. And I was at my computer only an hour and my gain was $2,684.54 during that hour. That's a 5.7 return on my $47,000 publicly traded account. Now I'm going to let you in on a dirty little secret of the option education world. This secret, it abhors me and it actually embarrasses me. Here it is. There are some experts touting their services and mentioning their gains, but when you stop and look at it, they are just projected gains. And I want to show you just how they do it. There are approximately 248 trading days in a year. So they will take a gain that they made, let's say a day like I had, where I made 5.7% in an hour, and they will project that percentage over the entire year and come up with they made 1,413% returns in a year. And the way they word it, it's very misleading and it's actually shameful. You're going to hear this all the time. I'm telling you this because I want you to be aware of the practice and don't fall for it. I've also made some great gains this year, and I do year to year, but I've also had some failures, and I publicly post all of them, whether they're great, not so great, or really ugly. If you're in our data class, I actually send out alerts on trades as I'm making them. So I would love to see you on our weekly webinar. And I look forward to meeting you in person someday, maybe in the next live event, which is in early November. And thanks again for listening. This is Maggie Roth.